Welcome to the Classy Counsel, Reflections for the Wise and Elegant Lady. I am Nadia, your elegance coach, and in this weekly podcast, I bring you insights on how to cultivate the attributes of a lady that is elegant and not only elevated in terms of appearance, but also on a much deeper level, spiritually elevated. You'll find cross-references made with verses from the Bible and from other sources of wisdom. Whether you are a beginner or advanced in your journey towards the most elegant version of yourself, a curious learner, or simply looking for some more elegant mindset inspiration, you are in the right place. So, grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and join me on this journey of discovery and growth. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. And this is a quote by Rick Warren. Among the attributes of the elegant woman, there is gentleness, self-control, kindness, and there is also humility. This is the quality we will be talking about today. Humility is the attitude of having a realistic awareness of one's own limitations and weaknesses, and voluntarily suppressing any attitude of pride or self-importance. A synonym would be modesty, and its opposite is pride. Note that there is a difference between being realistic about your own limitations and having low self-esteem. Being aware of our limits is not necessarily incompatible with having healthy self-esteem. I can very well tell myself that I am not the best in the field, but that on the other hand, what I know how to do within my limits, I can do well. The elegant woman is confident in who she is. She has a realistic idea of what she is, what she wants, and above all, she is aware of her value. Not in a proud way, that is to say, she's not there believing herself to be better than others, but she knows that she has reasons to be proud of herself. She has reasons to respect herself and to be respected. A quote from André Comte-Sponville says that the humble man does not believe himself inferior to others. He has stopped believing himself superior. He is not unaware of what he is worth or can be worth. He refuses to be satisfied with it. But this is the key. It is that the elegant woman will refuse to be satisfied with what she knows. This makes her humble, and this ability not to sit on what she has acquired corresponds to the spirit of growth, of personal development, which we will talk about a little more. Okay, now that we've clarified what we meant by humility, let's get down to practice. How do we cultivate humility? To respond quickly, there are three main actions to take. The first one is recognizing your limitations. The second is valuing the contribution of others. And the third is to continually pursuing growth and improvement. So for the first one, when it comes to recognizing your limit, what does that look like in practice? Recognize and accept your strengths and weaknesses. Admit that you don't know everything. Not to diminish yourself to the point of completely losing self-confidence, because you surely have skills, but to make room for a spirit of improvement, to increase or improve these skills. Now for the second one, when it comes to valuing the contribution of others, this means firstly being a good listener. Not just hearing, but listening with the aim of understanding the other, their opinions, their perception. Listen without interrupting or finishing sentences for them. It is very easy to convince yourself that our perception of something is the best, but you would be surprised at the number of things you could understand by perceiving them from another angle. An angle suggested by another person that you have taken the time to understand, to listen. And second, also value the contribution of others by demonstrating gratitude and appreciation for accomplishments. It's about understanding the importance of others, and above all, it's realizing that we, individuals, are actually part of something much bigger than ourselves. Understanding that everyone's efforts are valuable. Now, finally, the third key to cultivate humility, we said it's to pursue growth and improvement. This can only be done if we adopt a mindset that is open to the idea of growth. Focus on continuous learning and development. There is always something that has room for improvement, and mistakes are opportunities for growth. Seek out feedbacks, criticism, constructive criticism from others, and learn from them. I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a lot of this notion of others. More precisely, the nature of our relationships with others. There is this idea of balance between I do not overestimate myself in relation to others because I can learn from them, but I do not underestimate myself either, because for them, the others is also me, if you know what I mean. And they must be able to come to me to learn too. As usual, let me finish with a Bible verse here. It's full of wisdom. It's from Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4. It says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or vanity. Rather, with humility, value others above yourselves. Do not consider your own interest, but each of you that of others." Humility is knowing how to recognize that others have value. It's to demonstrate interest in their skills before highlighting our own skills. And it also means leaving it to others to do the same for us. And this is how I'm ending this podcast today. I wish you well and of course success in your journey to become the gracious and poised woman you want to be. If you like meditation in the form of affirmations and positive declaration, you can listen to or repeat after. I invite you to go on my YouTube channel, Nadia Kabongo, and click on the playlist, Affirmations for the Elegant Woman. You'll find one focused on humility. Stay tuned for the next podcast that will help you gain confidence, elevate yourself, and become the most refined version of yourself. This was Madame Kabongo. Thank you for listening. See you next time.